Muthee Kiengei, a man of God, a man of laughter. He is a pastor at the respected JCM church, but he is also a comedian, a radio host. He lives a life in the spotlight. His every move is watched, his every word scrutinized. Kiengei built a reputation on faith and humor. He brought joy to many. He guided his followers on their spiritual path. But behind the laughter, behind the sermons, a storm was brewing. A storm of love, betrayal, and public humiliation. The world gasped as the news broke. A love triangle. At the center, Pastor Kiengei. On one side, his wife Joy. On the other, a successful businesswoman, Dama. The scandal sent shockwaves through the church, through social media, through Kenya. Joy Kiengei, a pastor's wife, a pillar of the church. Suddenly she found her marriage, her life, splashed across the internet. The other woman, Dama, was no stranger. She was a prominent figure, a blogger, a sponsor of the church. The betrayal cut deep. Dama, however, was bold, unafraid. She didn't shy away from the spotlight. Instead, she stepped into it, embracing the drama. She used her platform, her voice, to taunt Joy, her weapon of choice, Kikuyu songs. Their lyrics, full of double meaning, added fuel to the fire. The public watched in disbelief as the two women, linked by one man, battled it out online. Joy, the wounded wife. Dama, the confident, some would say ruthless, other woman. The love triangle was no longer a private matter. It was a public spectacle. Social media became the battleground. Dama's posts, often featuring Kikuyu songs, were direct, unmistakable. She taunted Joy with her knowledge of Kiengei, their relationship. The lyrics, laced with innuendo and accusation, cut deep. The songs, shared widely, became anthems. Some celebrated Dama's boldness, her willingness to speak her truth. Others criticized her methods, her very public display of affection and aggression. The drama was impossible to ignore. Joy, initially silent, chose to respond through her own social media posts. She spoke of resilience, of faith, of God's plan. Her words, measured and dignified, offered a stark contrast to Dama's more direct approach. The battle lines were drawn. Section 4. Silence, Backlash, and a Church in Crisis. And what of Pastor Kiengei? He, the man at the center of the storm, remained silent. He disabled comments on his social media, retreating from the public eye. His silence spoke volumes. Some interpreted it as guilt, others as a desperate attempt to protect himself, his church. The backlash was swift and brutal. Kiengei, once a beloved figure, faced criticism from all sides. His actions, or lack thereof, were seen as a betrayal of his faith, his family, his congregation. The church, once a sanctuary, became a place of whispers, of judgment, of uncertainty. The scandal threatened to tear the church apart. Some members, loyal to their pastor, stood by him. Others, disillusioned and hurt, questioned their faith, their place in the church. The love triangle, once a private matter, had become a public crisis. Section 5. Can faith and reputation survive? The love triangle involving Muthee Kiengei, Joy, and Dama is a story of betrayal, of public humiliation, of the power and peril of social media. It is a story that has captivated and divided a nation. The question remains, can Kiengei, the pastor, the showman, survive this scandal? Can his marriage, his church, weather this storm? Or will the damage be irreparable? Only time will tell. One thing is certain. The events of these past weeks have left an indelible mark on all involved. The road ahead will be long, arduous, and uncertain. The world watches, waits, and judges.